here's the deal.
And we're back. Welcome to Game 3. Dave did indeed surrender in Game 2. I had to double check because I wasn't sure he was going to lose, but Dave apparently was done with that game. He was done. He was ready. He was happy with his VP lead, I assume, and he was ready to just jump straight back into allies, and that's what he's doing. So we are into Game 3, and the map is now Faymanville Approach. Faymanville Approach in Game 3, and no matter who wins, it's going to have to go to Game 4, which means, hooray for me, I finally get to have a Game 4 in one of my finals. That's exciting. These might be some of the best finals that have ever even been in a Star-Crossed Cup. So this has been a pretty fun series to watch, and we're going to see Dave's U.S. forces against Talisman's over Commando West on Faymanville. Let's see what happens. We've got a Kuba Wagon Talisman, we've got Dave's Heavy Cavalry Recon and Airborne. I'm 99% sure he's going to go Airborne, and Talisman probably going to be going Spec Ops. As they do, or Luftwaffe. He seems to like Valiant Assault, but Valiant Assault, yeah, you know, it's just whatever. He'll maybe use one or two abilities from the commander, but it's no biggie. Mostly non-doctrinal units for these players. Except for Dave, paratroopers. He loves the paratroopers. And actually, he does paratrop 50 cals as well, I think, on occasion. Depending whether he goes lieutenant or captain. He's got some tricks up his sleeve either way. Finds a Kuba out of position. Trying to run that down, but it should be fine. Generally just playing somewhat defensively. He doesn't go with the aggressive capping order to the right, he just goes straight south. Gets all of his sectors under control relatively safely and quickly. Hasn't really taken any damage. He will have his own fuel point and munitions within the first couple minutes of the game. Maybe not a doctrinal unit, but a doctrinal feature. A feature of his commander ability.
Ready for action.
Two v1 in the north. Riflemen are gonna win this, I think. Looks Grenadiers trying to run over there to support. Stern Piles also on their way. Once the Stern Piles get there, Talisman should take the engagement. A lot of Dave's forces are just protecting in the south, so he won't be able to do too much in the north without support from more squads. And this squad will be too late engagement to help, so everything forced retreat. Also an incendiary grenade tossed. Dave gets out of that with surprisingly little bleed, though. Only loses 3 models. And actually does sneakily manage to steal the house. So in a way, he loses the top engagement, does get building control. Which, of course, doesn't do much other than force Talisman to spend a little more munitions on a grenade. And the squad is sent running. 4 riflemen out for Dave, though. Normally only goes with 3. Which means he's probably going captain. Yep, captain. But we might actually see some paradrop 50 cals this time. He loves 50 cals too much not to purchase them. But I think he might be going captain, steward, and maybe double paradropped 50 cals.
Incoming fire! Taking small arms fire! Command half-track has been permanently established as a static post. Contact! Enemy infantry!
Pretty good RNG for Dave. A lot of his squad's getting away without dropping models. It's low health. And look at that. Look at that squad. That does tend to happen against incendiary grenades, though. He's actually lost 10 models, though. He is behind for kills, for sure, so... As good as his RNG looks, he's still losing in the manpower game, and clearly losing the map control game. Even with a 4-rifle squad opening, he's losing the map control game. Mostly just due to incendiary grenades. Talisman throwing them left and right, and it's paying off big time.
Heavy machine gun group are ready for action.
A lot of Folks Grenadiers in green cover over there. They can't wait too long to retreat. Ooh, painful looking grenade. Surprised they didn't take more damage from that grenade. That's early grenade tech from Dave. And Talisman has decided he's had enough. And makes a full retreat back into the base, and now Dave is going to take most of the map. Captain is out, making his way towards the house here with his bazooka.
Americans are making a push.
I don't know if he needs a bazooka, though. He's gone battle group. There's no looks on the way. Maybe just to try and hunt down the Kubel. And the Stewart is maybe not going to be coming, actually. I don't know. I don't know if he will go Stewart. We're very behind for fuel. It'll be late. It'll be a late Stewart.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle. Contact of enemy infantry!
Rifleman managed to snipe a Sturm Pio on the approach, but it's not enough. Off they go. Google going for the cutoff, but I don't know if he can get it. A lot of squads around. He does manage to decap it, briefly. Folks Grenadiers might try and take the house here. There's a captain positioned in green cover, but he is completely surrounded. He will be overwhelmed for sure. A lot of healing going on in Dave's base. Can't seem to get himself back out onto the battlefield, though. Just can't get map presence. Constantly finding himself forced to engage against units already positioned in green cover. Walking into a lot of machine guns as well. There's now 2 MG34s out, and it's difficult for Dave to find the flanks he needs, but he may have a wipe opportunity here on the Sturm Pios. Very good possibility of a wipe if he goes for it, but he's not going for it. He's actually going to try and position himself in green cover, go for the grenade on the MG34. Could have wiped that if he had been a little bit more aggressive with this squad in the house. Grenade out, MG34s both forced back to base. They don't take any casualties. Dave is going to have to get some map control back. Putting a lot of munitions on those grenades. Not getting a whole lot in return. AT gun. That is... What is he so afraid of? Talisman has had good map control, but 9 minutes is a little early. He could have got himself a... pack howitzer or airdrop to 50 cal or something to help him against all this infantry. Pack howitzer would be good against double MG34 plus Rakettenwerfer. But he purchased a bazooka and an AT gun. They don't really have anything to shoot at. He has spent a lot on grenades and they haven't hit anything. Gonna slow down his BARs.
to the headquarters building.
Can't win that. They gotta go. Meanwhile, the AT gun is... Oh, jeez. AT gun just got caught in red cover by stern pyos. Whoa, he just crewed it with his rear echelons. Why would he do that? Cost him his rear echelon troops. Oh man, Dave is...
Ready for action.
This is not Dave's game. He's not doing too hot. He was doing surprisingly better on Crossroads. I don't even know what he wants to do with his AT gun. What is it doing over here? Is he really trying to find the Kubel? Does he want to kill the Kubel that badly? I mean, he got it. This is pretty much the only useful thing this AT gun could possibly contribute, so good job, I guess. Fresh squad of rear echelon troops purchased. I don't think that they can win this, and there's no way. Ober's out. Talisman's defense here will definitely hold. Dave just can't break through. I think he needed a little indirect fire. Just too much, especially for a frontal assault.
That's it! Give it to him! Taking fire! Hit him with cross! AT engaging! Spread out! There's a crew! The gun is useless! Target secured!
Alright, Dave is healed and reinforced and going to make another push for the north this time, it looks like. Won't be easy. It's now Ober's on the field, positioned in green cover. Have to cross a red cover road. He does manage to get in pretty close, though, without taking all too much damage. Tanks a bundle grenade. Doesn't hurt him all that bad, honestly. A little off target, I guess. Grenadiers also forced to retreat there, meaning MG-34 is somewhat vulnerable to a flank. Those riflemen use, on me actually, the captain ability to sprint into close range, forcing the MG to retreat. Good usage of on me.
American forces holding on 300 points. Taking effective fire!
50 cal rotating mid. Try and set up a defense here. Dave is slightly breaking out of his box, but not terribly much. He still doesn't have any fuel or munitions, really.
Deployed. Awaiting orders.
There's a Panzer IV on the field. Now his AT gun will have something to do. He's also got 172 fuel, so he might be thinking of going major soon. But his Sherman will be quite late. He might even go straight to Jackson. By the time he can afford a Jackson, there might be two Panzer IVs on the field. Panzer IV looking for shots. AT gun is available to support though. VAR riflemen jump in the house, so the MG34 is just going to set up and start firing in range, maybe suppressing that captain. Incendiary grenade in the house, so Dave will dodge. Frag grenade in this house, MG34 takes not all that much damage though. Panzer IV is still unharmed, and there's overs available on the fuel point. Looks like Dave is going to get pushed off, everything retreating. Talisman's push for the middle will succeed, and Dave is forced all the way back into his base. At least now he's got major artillery. He might choose to destroy this building, or otherwise drop it on one of these MG34s. Ooh, ambulance is in trouble. In trouble. Miss. Miss on the ambulance. Dave really can't afford to be losing an ambulance right now. Harassment attempts by rear echelon troops just can't do anything unless it's completely unopposed. Talisman hovering with stern piles, and it's paying off. Bundle grenade on these rifles. Oh no! Oh! Ooh, Dave couldn't afford that. Perfect grenade placement. Making another assault, this time circling around the south. Pretty strong defensive wall here. Obers in green cover, MG34 in the house. Squad right here, and I think a squad just got wiped. Oh no, a second AT gun just got caught. What was it doing right there? An AT gun was just standing right out in the open, probably a bad rally point. And it gets stolen. Panzer IV dives the base and kills the ambulance, so that is GG for sure. Everything has just crumbled for Dave. Really rough game. Talisman looking strong. On Faymanville approach, he wins with 469 VPs and 873 manpower in the bank. Wow. As even as the games were in Game 1 and 2, Talisman just destroyed Dave in Game 3, and with he has the momentum now, and Dave's kind of a USF player more so than an Axis player, so he's going to have to really bring his A game going into Game 4 against Talisman Soviets coming up.